beating on this girl and got in this sport to be a champion. And I'm
to be the champion. This is what I want, and nothing can
between grappler and striker. Julianna Pena.
There's nothing more than I want than to be recognized as one of the hardest
fighting arguably the most dangerous opponent of her career. Shevchenko in this fight is likely to emerge as one of the top contenders.
To put a bludgeoning on her, I'm going to take her down and I'm going off of her with elbows and punches and mount.
Nobody can know what it. I want to keep forward till I will be the champion.
Being on the planet that's more down for a fight than Donald Cerrone, Julianna Pena.
Focused and extraordinarily very similar in terms of her level of aggression. There's only Ons Claudia for jiu-jitsu, Mike Valley for her striking. She is starting to
4-0 in the UFC. She has also dealt with a pronounced layoff due to a meniscus and her hamstring. Prepping for a fight with Jessica Andrade. Zingano setting up this title eliminator of sorts.
Amanda herself. She believes she is the best women's bantamweight on the planet to make the adjustments to win.
Here is the no-nonsense big win over Holly Holm. You saw it here on Fox back in July. This is her 15th birthday.
She is extremely disciplined. She moved around a lot in preparation for this fight. She did some uncomfortable positions she could, in any position she thought she'd be in because she's prepared for anywhere this fight is going to take her.
Away from the main event here on Fox UFC Fight Night. Ready to go with our Fox UFC Fight Night main event. Here's the Budweiser. Inch taller, 134.5 for Shevchenko, 135 on the nose for...
Ladies and gentlemen, Colorado State Boxing Commission, Director Joseph Mason, our three judges in charge of the Octagon, Herb Dean. And watching around the world, live! Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Paul, weighing in at 135 pounds, fighting number 2 ranked bantamweight contender in the professional record, 13 wins, 2 losses. She stands through the land Bishkek, Kyrgyzstan, presenting Bullet Shevchenko. Julianna, come here.
The stakes could not be much higher. NUMC bantamweight champion Amanda the Lioness Nunes. Learn more at Navy.com. The Southpaw Shevchenko to striker.
Pena immediately looks to duck under and win his position. Will most likely win the fight. If Pena can get the takedown, does she really want to be on top of Pena, who has a good knack for straight?
Shevchenko, 70%. She has thwarted 7 of 10 shots
and knees. Very smart approach from Pena. Stand a distance with the striker of this caliber. Pena has certainly worked hard. Shevchenko waited on the knee, swept the opposite foot. If you look back at all of her fights in the UFC, she has been very good in the clinch.
Just over 3 minutes to go here in round 1. Everything. One underhook here for Pena.
To the mat.
The fighters exchange knees here in the clinch. And those knees are landing consistently here for Pena early.
So we'll see if altitude becomes a factor in the late. Pena allowed that to happen.
See what she can do with this one now. Side control, trying to control the head of Julianna Pena
This time. She's going to bring the right arm over so she can elbow.
International Master of Sport in Muay Thai, Master of Sport in boxing.
To really open up that guard and start to attack offensively. Even try to extend and get butterfly hooks. We saw her in some trouble against Kat Zingano in round one. Believe in herself. When people truly believe they're the best, they don't let losing.
For her work ethic and her cardio, but it does figure to be tested tonight. Potentially 30 seconds now to go round one. Shevchenko inside the clip.
Shevchenko's got to sweep her right elbow past the hip. Finish. Gonna run out of time.
Final seconds here, round one.
I want you to breathe. Just listen and breathe. Huh? Roll my shoulders. Deep breath. Deep breath. Now remember, I know.
You had this. All right, let's take another look at that. Wrap up that leg, and then from there, she's going to go ahead and kick out in some time in round one.
After round one, Julianna Pena watching for Pena moving forward. Early round two here, Pena is in yellow.
Back up and landed the right hook.
Shevchenko
Set in the open. People underestimate Valentina Shevchenko's capabilities in England. It is just about her. There's no other fighters that are training there. All the
Denver on the post-fight show. It's tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern over on FS2. We're watching the clinch here where much of this fight has been contested. One underhook now for Pena.
boxing skills in space. Pena's not allowing for it. Or else she's going to get swept again. She's limited with elbows now and uppercuts. And because she had a very high underhook with her left arm, she was able to land that. Shevchenko's got to dig that left underhook high. She's got to get her back off the fence.
Pena unable to get her down. That knee, though, lands flush.
Tough. Her head is lower than her hips, which is a bad sign. She's going to try and muscle it. She gets it.
A recipe to at least partially neutralize the distance strike.
Historically, judges will award the round to the other fighter.
Few bantamweights in the world as physically strong as
A lot of energy this round. We'll see if it costs her, but now she...
And Pena's chief corner seemed very takedowns thus far. Shevchenko 2 of 3. Pena 1 for 6.
Exhaustion. Toughness not a factor for her. She tries to try to rotate those hips, look for an armbar or a triangle attempt here.
Any free on YouTube, don't miss it, as Dana, Matt, Sarah, and Dean Thomas. Less than a minute now to go round two. Strong strike. Shevchenko preventing that.
Shevchenko's done a good job defending an armbar here. She's got enough time to finish it. This is tight. Pena's good submission.
An underrated submission champion, Amanda Nunes.
Nobody picked Shevchenko to win the fight that way.
By Metro PCS. Switch to Metro PCS and get a fast name.
You get caught sleeping. Armbar attempt here. Pena rotates the hips. No, she's not going to be able to extend her here. So then she got tension. Huge statement win for Val to be just a great kickboxer.
And how about the reaction from the current cold-blooded in victory tonight? What do you think will be the best two coming up shortly for the winning move? Valentina Shevchenko. By Budweiser, this Bud's for you. Now with the official
Contest at 4 minutes, 29 seconds of the second round.
Tina, every time you step in this octagon, you show us something new. Please.
As a wrestler, how you want to deal this, and every time I said,
You showed the discipline you take to your training camps. Were you surprised at how
fight, thank you to my coach, Paul Fedotov, thank you to my team.
Valentina, the champion, Amanda Nunes, is in the octagon right now, standing right.
The next fight will be title shot, and I'm very excited for taking rematch one more time. You know, I every time said.